I want to spend some time on customer success and account management. When does sales and CS do it right? And what are the issues that the avoidable issues, right? Like what are the organizational mistakes that you can make and what are the organizational like wins that you really want to lean into?
Yeah, compensation drives behavior at the end of the day, like both in sales and CS. The other thing that, I think is really important that also took a while for us to really wrap our heads around is giving CS an insight into the actual sales process and how all of these deals build and bringing them in slightly earlier to make sure they have a seat pre-sale. And that's inclusive of leadership being involved in sales cycles so that they could see firsthand what customers are requesting, what they need, what their support requirements are, et cetera. And then CS, it's not just they start from zero post sale. Maybe they're starting at 10, 15% of that like process is done. I think what Klaviyo did really well is as a product led growth business, sales reps were pretty in tune with like what it took to get a customer live on the platform. In fact, many of the sales reps we had at Klaviyo, including myself, could onboard a customer ourselves. So we kind of understood what that was and what that took so that when by the time it got to post sale, they had their platforms integrated. They like even had maybe some baseline templates built. Like I think that mutual, accountability to like both sides of the spectrum where reps are understanding how intense, an onboarding can look. And CS is aware of all the demands that are made pre-sale and all of the things that customers require and what the competitive landscape looks like. That's incredibly important. It takes a lot of time, takes a lot of enablement. And you do have to map out that whole process. It doesn't end with contract signed. It ends, 6, 9 months when you're at renewal. Like, so the reps need to be aware of that full process.